Very good morning, guys. Happy morning to all of you. Let's begin with our alumni meet. I warmly welcome all the students to the show, a direct talk where you can ask all your queries to the students about how they need to prepare, how many rounds of interviews were there, or whatever questions you have, you can ask them directly. Let's start with the very first student. We will start with Sinchana R. One minute, I'll just ask her to unmute. Hello, very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Right, so please introduce yourself, from which place you are, what's your qualification, when did you complete your
Okay, sir.
graduation, which
Yes.
company you got placed, what kind of training you underwent, how was your preparation per day, how you were doing it. Please mention all of these things.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sinchana. I'm a 2020 pass out student. I completed my engineering in Bangalore only. So I joined Pankasa Academy Jan 28, 2021. I completed my course in the month of April, and within a week, I got placed in a Capgemini. So now I am working in Capgemini. I joined to Capgemini in the month of May 26. So firstly, I have to tell you about this Pankasa Academy especially. Actually, honestly, in my Capgemini interview, not even a single question the ask apart from sir notes. Every question, even every question was from sir notes. So I have to tell everyone, be perfect with sir notes. Whatever sir teaches you in class, be perfect. That's more enough to crack the interview. Especially
Right,
coach up. Yes, sir.
please go ahead, please go ahead.
Especially concentrate. Yes, sir. Especially concentrate more on coach Java. For me, I didn't get a chance to say no for because every question they're asking from me from sir notes only. Not even a single question. Like I didn't get a single question apart from sir notes. So I have to I'm so thankful to sir. Because of sir, I got opportunity to join Capgemini.
Right, so we have now questions for you, Sinchana.
Yeah, yes, sir.
uh let's begin. Which course
Yeah, I
you
am.
had?
Yeah, Java full stack, sir. Full stack development.
Java full stack.
Yeah, yes.
Right, which branch?
I am from IS, Information Science.
Information science.
Yes, sir.
Perfect time to join Pankaj Sir Academy.
It's perfect time if you're like 8th sem, then it will be a very good time to join there. Or yes, sir.
Right, so you can begin in your final
Any
year
time is
itself.
okay. Like not even 8th sem, 7th sem. Like you can join any time. If you're sir, you have to tell me where you have to. Every time you have to use one word in class. If you're a human being, that is more enough to join this institute. That is 100% true. Like your CGPA and our marks, knowledge, it doesn't matter here because you have to your classes is more enough. Like I used to study only 2 hours a day. I used to listen your classes so carefully, and I used to revise one more time. I used to watch recorded class. That's all, sir. I never that is more enough.
Right, in Java, which topic we should focus more on?
Sir. For me, the ask the difference between constructor and method, and morely everyone have to concentrate on string collection and oops concept. Oops concept is very important.
Okay, so oops concept like inheritance,
Yes,
encapsulation,
inheritance,
all these.
difference between overloading and overriding. And they will ask how we'll implement overriding. They will give one example and they will tell us to how we'll implement this overriding method in and all. So that's all.
Excellent. So next, what SQL queries they ask you?
SQL query, they ask me like how you'll in like how will auto implement. If you're like you have to uh, Yeah, that's there are some auto increment. You have to make primary key as an auto increment. There's only one query in MySQL, sir.
So that was a part of your Spring Boot project which we had done.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Auto increment in the database
Ah, yeah, I
and
have used that in my project also. You have taught me that also in in our project.
right, the auto increment. CTC
My current 3.5 LPS, sir.
3.5 lakh.
Yes.
Designation. You're working as Java developer, right?
Java developer.
Okay, you already joined there, May 26th. So how's your work going on? Tell us more about the culture, how good this
Sir.
company is.
Like,
Is it
sir.
recommended for others to join?
Yeah, obviously, sir. Now I'm currently on bench. They haven't assigned me any work to me, but I used to talk with my colleagues. They used to text me, but with while texting them, I feel like because they have 1 year experience in IT field, but they don't have that much knowledge what we have. I feel like we have more knowledge than them because like they don't know, they are not clear about Java concepts, Spring Boot concepts. So that time we feel like we know most more about them, like we know more something.
Right. So that's really nice. So tell us your
Yes, sir.
day-to-day activity. Okay, your training started in Capgemini. How was your first day? What happened?
Like first day, like till now they haven't assigned me any work, but I attended one interview. They told me like shortly they will assign project to me. Like uh, that's it. They haven't assigned me any work, so I have to watch training classes. They have provided me some online videos on based on Spring Boot. I have to like already I know the concept in Spring Boot, so it is not difficult for me. It is easy only, sir. I feel like it's easy for me.
Right, it's easy. So you feel that okay, I'm far better than those 1 year experienced people there.
Ha,
So
sir.
you're
Yes,
getting
sir.
more confident.
Yes, sir.
Right, right, right. Okay. The next thing. Okay. Did they ask anything about threats?
No, sir. Not even a single question.
Not single question, but usually they ask Raja uh, in other companies, right?
Sir. For me, they
So
didn't ask about it.
yeah, they did not
But
ask
they
about
ask more on strings and immutable classes in my
mutable and
interview.
immutable
Yes,
classes,
sir.
right? Okay. Which location of Capgemini?
And now they gave me Mumbai location. They told me after 6 months we have option we can change the location also.
Okay. So Mumbai location they have given, and then later on you can change it. But right now
Yes, sir.
everything is going on there.
Yes, sir. In project like Bangalore people will be there, Mumbai people. It's not like they're like everyone will be there, sir.
Alright. And I think upcoming days online is what going to be more.
Sir.
Even after this lockdown, I think people are going to focus more on online work itself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did they provide any laptops to you?
Like
Laptop?
Monday I'm receiving my laptop, sir.
Okay. Monday you will be receiving laptop.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So that was really nice talking to you. So tell us, this I've been asking in every alumni meet, the best features in the app which you feel that it is excellent and you enjoyed using it.
Yes, sir. Like I have to tell about your recorded class. It will be very useful. Like every time, like if you are providing everyone your recorded class, that is a wonderful feature in your whole app. Because if you have any doubt, immediately we can open the recorded videos and we can clarify our doubts. So that is very nice. I like that recorded class in your whole app feature, sir.
Okay.
And
How
one
many
more is
in
there, your gaming this thing is there. Every time after the classes, I used to play that game for at least 5-10 minutes like that. So even that is also very nice.
right? So after the class was over, you used to get a small the gaming
Yes, sir.
option. Right. Okay. So how many interviews you attended?
I
How many
attended
interview calls you were getting?
every day. I used to get around 3 to 4 interview calls. Like that is for sure every day. But I attended 2 interviews. In my first interview, it was very easy, but I got nervous. I destroyed myself. That interview got destroyed because of me only. I was so nervous, so I didn't attend properly. But I didn't do that mistake in my second interview. I attended very well and I got placed.
So guys, are we setting up a new benchmark that 3 to 5 interview calls every single candidate getting per day, right? So is that something a new benchmark we are creating for placements?
Yes, sir, that's so true.
Right. So 3 to 5 calls is something I think people should get pleased with that.
Yes,
So thank
sir.
you so much, Sanjana, joining us. okay, and giving all your valuable inputs to your juniors who are studying here.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you so much joining us. Okay, so let's invite the next candidate.
Thank you so much, sir.
Most welcome. Do you want to tell something else to your juniors? Any more inputs,
Yes,
guidance you
sir.
want to
Like
give?
I have to tell everyone, your CGPA doesn't matter because my CGPA, honestly, my CGPA is 58%. It's not at all matter. If you're someone are worrying about your CGPA, it doesn't matter. So I have to tell everyone about
Wow.
that, sir.
So now tell me, 58% getting placed in Capgemini, an MNC company. So now tell me
Yes,
how
sir.
you feel. We missed this important confidence giving point.
So it's like most of my friends are like who have got 7 CGPA, like 7.5. They still are they're working in a non-technical background. My best decision is I joined to your institute. That was my best decision because now I'm working in technical background. That too Java developer. That too in an MNC company. I feel very proud about that. Sir.
And
That's
I do
because
feel
of
very
you,
proud,
sir. Yes, sir.
right? I feel proud that, people with 58%, which means whatever marks we get it in college, it makes no sense,
Yes, sir. That's for sure, sir.
right? We just write something and we get some marks. That's it.
Yes, sir.
It is very, very happy. 58% Cap Gemini. Okay, getting placed. Excellent. Superb. Give it up. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Next. Right. Most welcome. Next person. Let's invite Lakshmi. So people have been. Hello. Good morning, Lakshmi.
Very good morning, sir.
So last time we had a bit of problem with the
Yes,
network connectivity. So a lot of people started demanding, telling that you call, Lakshmi once again. We want to interact with her, right?
yeah, my
Because
pleasure, sir.
they just heard two word 2013 batch and got 8 lakhs of package, and they were
Yes,
very
sir.
keen to listen from you that how you were studying, how did you manage your studies. You got placed as a tester, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's again
Sir,
begin with your introduction. This should be confidence giving those students who've been messaging here. I'm from 2015 batch, 14 batch, and all these things. See, I
oh,
already have a message from Sachin 2015. So let's
okay.
start. Please tell me completely about your schooling, your college, which background you come from, which company you
Okay,
got placed, everything.
okay, sir. Myself, Lakshmi. Basically, I'm 2013 passed out of telecommunication engineering, not computer science background also. I passed out in 2013. Then from then now till 2020 when I had a big gap, and due to this actually my family did not accept me to go for the work actually. So I got a gap there. I got married, I had a kid. I had a strong dedication that I have to go for work somehow. That is the only thing I had, and due to this pandemic I could get some chance to give a try, and I did not know how to start with. So I just called the Pankaj sir at that time. I said I had gap of this many years. I was completely saying my all my negatives to the sir. But he's like so light. That doesn't matter, Lakshmi. You can join the course. You can easily crack the interview once you're confident with the course. He said that gives me more confidence to get into the uh, course, and I started with the course. Actually, I started my course on October 28th, and I said I have a kid, a small kid, 2.5-year-old kid I have, so I have to manage him. Family of mine is joint family, actually I have to manage that also, and studies also I couldn't get time actually to go to study. So I started there only. I mean, October 28th batch only I started. I think I took 2 months to complete the classes. On night times, I used to watch the recorded lectures, and I didn't get time to practice actually. I have not practiced at all. For listening the recorded lectures only, I used to manage the time and make some time in the night times, and I used to listen to the classes. Then no ways I have a chance to, revise again. Then you know what, all this I got yeah, in my locality only, in some school I got some call. We have a opening for admin, and they know they know that I am from engineering background, so I think you could handle well, so please come and do this work, like that they called. So I joined there only. January, I joined in a school as an admin. Okay, I got 3 months. I mean, till this lockdown, I worked there. I just forgot this course actually. I got time there, and coming back to home, I have some work here. So I just forget from 2 months. Before that, 2 months I prepared for this course, and then when I joined there, I just lost in that. Then after this, when this lockdown started, then again my mama called actually, what were you doing, what is your intention, like that. She boosted up me regarding this course and all. Or you learned all that, where did that go, like that she said. Then I again recalled this, and I took some 15-20 days time. Again I pressed up all the notes and some recorded lectures I used to listen. Then I placed a resume in a Naukri. Then I used to get one call based on the selenium. Actually, I couldn't do that well. I know all the questions they are asking is purely based on what Pankaj sir has taught us. One question also not outside from that, because lack of preparation I couldn't answer that well in my first interview. So I thought selenium, I have to get prepared well. Let me prepare a resume for only manual testing and apply for that. So I just prepared only for manual testing and applied. I log into the Accenture career portal and I applied my resume there. Luckily I got the call from there, and that was my second interview, and I have got placed there.
Right. So that was, a lot of things. Your journey, how it started, how you landed up with an MNC company with an excellent package. So how proud you feel now
I
after
feel very
your
proud, sir. I never expected that I could get back to work. I mean, I could work in MNCs like in this IT and all. I never thought that due to this
so
course
was it
and because
your
of
dream to
you.
get into IT company?
Yeah, sir. I absolutely. It was my big dream.
Right. And since when you actually had this in your mind that you have to somehow work in some company? So since when you were actually having this thought in your mind?
So you know what? 2013, I got passed out. My As soon I got passed out, I passed out with the offer letter only from Entity Data. I joined there initially. I completed my course. I mean, the training part, what they have done, I completed there. But then they have moved my location to Gurgaon. So because of that, my family did not accept to send me there. Since I'm a fresher, I have no choice. I have to go. So because of that, I have to resign there. So then I quit my job. Later, I got married. That's it. That was a break I got there. So
Right.
from
So
then, also from that time, I had the thing. I have to get into that. I have to get into that, like that. I thought after all this, this is a full stop to my career, like that. I thought, but once this pandemic came, all is going work from home. So then I got a thought. I have to. I mean, I can give a try, like that. I had got a thought, and I called you at that time. You also boosted me up like anything. So I just joined a course.
right. So any inputs you want to give it to your junior?
Yeah, I see. I keep seeing the messages that I'm this year passed out, that year passed out. What is the CTC? Can I get that much, this much, and all? But I just tell one thing: just join PSA. Choose whether you want testing or development. That is your wish. You choose the one, and thoroughly go through, and never bother with the CTC year of pass out and whatever the percentage. Just thoroughly prepare and put your resume. You'll definitely get through some nice company with very good CTC. That's it. Mainly you have to be more dedicated. You have to work hard.
Right. So Saturdays is my best day of the week. That's the reason.
Yeah.
The reason
uh,
being, as a trainer, I feel so happy. Okay, that we are able to add some value to students' life. And last 15 years, whenever basically I've been listening that, okay, students' life changed. He got placed, she got placed. We get motivated a lot. Again, we get charged, to start working back to back from Monday to Friday.
Mm.
Right? That's really inspiring journey of Lakshmi. And it's really a confidence giving session, not only for students, even for me. That if Lakshmi could do it, I'm sure every single person here, you're serious about what you're learning at PSA. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So please keep working, please keep studying, okay, hard, and I'm sure you will reach a goal. Okay,
And
so how to
after
build.
this, when I got placed after this thing, I informed my friends and family also. They were like very surprised. I mean, so much of gap you have, you do not have. All my knowledge was faded actually. So it's not so easy to get back to the work, handling all these things. So they wondered. I suggested my friends also who are struggling for getting into IT. I suggested the PSA to my friends also, and the same way they used to call me and listen my journey. What did you do? What did you? I mean, used to handle family also, and like this course also, interviews also. What did you do? How do you manage? I used to get many calls, sir. I was so happy, and I am very proud of this moment.
Right. So you became a mentor for a lot of people now, guiding them.
Yes.
Right. Very nice, Lakshmi. Right. So that's the story of Lakshmi, how she started. And Lakshmi, some people are, when life gives second chance, come back like her. Very true. Right. Because a lady has to manage a lot of things. Trust me. Right. There are a lot of things a lady has to manage, and it's not that easy after marriage. Baby, okay, family responsibilities, okay, house responsibilities, plus after all these, you're drained out of total energy, working for the whole day, night, you sit and again you study. Really very difficult, right? A lot of
Yes.
people are asking contact number. If you're comfortable, you can share with them your contact number,
Okay, sir.
if you're comfortable, Lakshmi.
Okay, sir.
So that's it, basically. Okay, let's continue with the next student. Thank you so much, Lakshmi,
Oh,
for joining us, taking
my
out time,
pleasure, sir.
joining us, and giving all your valuable inputs to the new joiners here who are studying. So that will be a very great input to these guys. Okay, so bye
Yes,
bye.
and I'm very thankful to you also, sir, for giving me such a great career again. Thank you so much, sir.
Most welcome. I deserve a party as I tell everyone. So whenever basically like you come down to Bangalore,
Yes,
I
sir.
deserve a party. Okay,
Sure, sir.
right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
The next person, okay, let's invite Sachin. Okay, so I'll unmute Sachin. Hello, good morning, Sachin.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir. How about you, sir?
I'm fine. So when is that you're going to give me party?
Sir, soon.
Soon, after your first salary, is it?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So right, Sachin, please tell us about your journey. Okay, what's your qualification? From which place you are? How did you get to know about us? You got placed as what? In which company you got placed? Please give us your complete details about the journey. Okay? We
Yeah,
want to
sir.
know everything, the complete details of your journey, how it started, and starting after your degree, your struggle period, how did you overcome everything we want.
Okay, sir. Myself, Sachin Pattar. I am natively from Gulbarga, which is located in Karnataka only. I have completed my MCA in 2020, and my friend suggested to join PSA because he was placed through PSA also. So he suggested me to join PSA. When before joining PSA, I inquired many institutes other than PSA. When my friend told that, I came to PSA and I inquired PSA also, and I joined full stack with Java developer. and I have placed in KPMG, which is one of the big four companies in IT industry. And I've practiced minimum 3 to 4 hours and studied a lot in PSA, where I was taking classes offline batch, and I have practiced there in labs.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Sachin.
Yes, sir. I completed my MCA in 2020 and joined PSA in December batch, where I got many knowledge which no institute or in colleges also don't teach us, like core Java, Springboot, Hibernate, which are didn't teach it in our college also. When I joined PSA, I didn't had much confidence. When I talked with you, sir, you boosted me. You boosted my confidence, and it is the main part that happened good in my life, sir.
Right.
So I suggest everyone to join PSA without any fear, and they have to study. First priority is they have to study. They can't be idle on like Pankaj sir will teach, we will get paid. That is nothing. If you don't study, if you don't work hard, and you will not get any job.
Right. So studying hard is very, very important. So Sachin, tell us more how proud your family members are now.
Sir, they are too happy, sir.
Right. So can you tell us, like, how happy your parents are? Do you have any brothers?
Yes, sir. I have two younger brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, they are studying, and uh, our family members all are too much happy, sir.
So what are you going to do with your first salary?
So I'm giving party, and I want to make my mom happy, sir.
So what gift you're going to give your mom?
So I still didn't thought.
Right. So let's wait for your first salary,
Yeah,
because
sir.
first salary is something we always remember. First salary, we tend to buy a lot of things. Okay, for the family members. I do remember my first salary.
Yeah, sir.
Right, when I was working actually.
Yeah,
Right.
sir.
So what is your package, Sachin? Students are asking how many technical rounds happened. Now let's take the questions of the students. So let's understand the technical rounds. What all rounds happened in KPMG? Can you please
Right.
tell them?
Sir, I think package is not important. If you have knowledge, if you go to a startup or any other companies, you will get better package. I have 3.5 LPA package because I got big company. I earlier I mentioned that it was an big four company KPMG. So if you are getting a good company, then don't check packages less. We can join there. And I got only one technical round. I cleared that, and next round was HR round, which was about 5 minutes only.
Only 5 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So what all things happened in technical round? Can you tell us?
Sir, they all asked whatever you teach, sir, like core Java, Spring Boot, annotations, in core Java collections, hash map, hash set, and SQL queries like inner join, outer join, CRUD operations, sir.
Okay. So there were two rounds. One was direct technical. Then after that it was HR round, and then he got through. Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Is distance education degree eligible? Yes, degree is degree. Please do not have this thought process that because of distance education there will be some issue. Don't worry about that. Okay. So Sachin, any inputs you want to give it to your juniors?
So nothing, sir. They have to study hard. They they have to believe themselves. They should not be depend on others, sir. If they ask anyone, they will suggest do that, do this. If you want to uh, get into IT company, then they should believe themselves and they should work hard and they should study at least 3 to 4 hours.
Right. So we have this question. When did you get placed? I think very recently, right? It's been hardly 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. And how many calls you were getting per week?
Sir, per week it's 10 to 12 calls, sir.
So 10 to 12 calls, you were getting it quite easy. Did they ask
Yeah, sir.
anything about the project?
No, sir. In interview, they asked about project. Some of companies they have asked about project. In that, what exception I got in the project.
And all your interview calls were online?
Yeah, sir.
So you can
It
attend
was
from anywhere. You're right now in Gulbarga.
yeah, sir.
And you attended this interview from Gulbarga, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So I'm
So
just clubbing up all the questions and I'm only asking that because there are a lot of questions here. Okay, so I'm just
sir,
clubbing up.
there was no coding round in KPMG, but in some of the companies like Happiest Minds and Quest Global, like some companies are there, they will ask 1 or 2 coding rounds. One coding round means it will be like a face-to-face interview. In that, they will ask a program to write a program. Uh, they asked me singleton class. One was the creation of singleton class. In Happiest Minds, they told me to write a singleton synchronization.
Okay, so singleton design pattern question it was. Right.
Yeah, sir.
Right.
They almost ask on design pattern questions, sir.
Right. So singleton is something very important.
Yeah, sir. Almost all every company will ask questions on basic only, sir. Whichever you thought means collections, hash map, hash set, OOPS concept, and they don't uh, didn't ask about multi-threading or threading, and they asked about exceptions. That's it, sir. In Spring annotations, that all asked, sir.
Right. I think I remember Sachin is from my December batch actually.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I remember that because he was taking my offline class. Then this again lockdown started, and then they had all moved to online batch after that.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I remember because they are all his friends, everybody
Yes, sir.
getting
My all friends are got placed now, sir. Uh, Two friends are placed in UST Global,
right.
and one is placed in Kufur, and another one is still trying.
Sachin, what happened? One of your friend was sitting next to you. Remember, in the bench.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. He is still trying, sir. Now, what happened? I don't know, sir. Calls are too less, sir.
Okay. Right. 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 Because other
Yes, sir.
people, all I know, they called me. Most of the other
Yes,
people have got through. The one sitting on your right hand side of the bench, one in the front bench. I think everybody's through.
yes, sir. Front bench, all are a place, sir. Who sits beside me? He is still giving interviews, sir.
Uh, you just tell him to connect with me once, huh?
Okay,
On
sir.
WhatsApp. Huh?
Okay, sir. My designation is Java developer, sir.
Okay, Java developer. We got interview calls after completion of 5 months or during the course. 3 months later, you can start off. That's not an
Yes,
issue.
sir. Sir, I started after finishing 1 month, sir, because I wanted to prepare a little bit, sir.
Okay, so you started preparing and then you joined actually. Right.
Yes, sir, because I had a lot of confusions in exception handling and collections, sir. From college days also, I hate exceptions and collections.
So that was the journey of Sachin from Gulbarga. Look at this pandemic has changed so many things. We're so happy. People from all the places they can attend interview. Correct. So it
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
matter, that from where you are, which place you are, you're well prepared. Yes, you can get interview call. You can get placed. And we're very thankful that this culture of online interview has started shooting up like anything. Okay. So any more advices? That's it. Sachin, I think all your inputs was given to the students. We're very
Yes, sir.
happy, okay, that you joined us on this show. Right, we wish you all the best to keep learning, keep progressing, and do let me know that what gifts you got for your mom. Okay, after you got your first salary. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right. Okay, so God bless you. Bye bye. Take care.
Sir, thank you so much for you, sir.
Most welcome, Sachin.
Yes, sir.
Now the next candidate we will be inviting Aishwarya. Oh my God, there are so many Aishwarya here. Now, how do I identify? Okay, I'll ask all to unmute. You unmute the one who's the one who has got placed. Pretty common name, Aishwarya.
Sir, Aishwarya GS.
Oh, Aishwarya GS, is it? Okay, I just
Yes.
made a note only Aishwarya. Okay. So very good morning, Aishwarya. Okay,
Good morning, sir.
from which place you are, Aishwarya? What's your
I'm from
qualification?
Bangalore.
Are you from
Sir,
Bangalore?
I'm from Bangalore. I've completed Information Science and Engineering 2020 passed out. Now I'm working at Capgemini as Java developer.
Or you're working in Capgemini as a Java
Yeah.
developer.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell us your complete, journey in college. Let's begin from there. We never started
Um,
this with any student.
Actually,
How?
because of my college, I had a year back. And I got demotivated very much, and everyone used to tell you will never get opportunities, you will never get job and all. Later, when I joined Pankaj Sir Academy, I got oceans of opportunities here. Your year back, your criteria doesn't matter at all.
Did you really had a backlog? Backlog in the sense a year back.
Yes, sir, I had a
So
year
which
back.
means I get all the students who fail in engineering and then after that they join to
Yes,
create
sir,
more
I
trouble on.
faced very much difficulties during my engineering, but after joining this class, my life has totally changed.
So tell us more about your engineering. Why year back happened? What was the reason? Okay, can you tell us more about it?
I was 2015 year batch. There, like in my college, they never used to teach anything, and they never used to give notes or something like that. It was totally new to me. No, even I never had very good friends or someone who could help me out. I just got failed in some just 5 subjects, something like that. Then I had a year back. After going back to the college, also the teachers started demotivating me, like I will never complete engineering and all. Later, I just took it, and I never had backlog after completing my year back.
Okay. So, definitely your parents, 100% they would have thought you will never get into IT.
Yes, sir. They have never thought about it.
So after you got
And
into
that
IT,
too,
what is the
company
reaction?
like Capgemini is like dream.
Right. So it is like a dream come true, right? Like a big
Yes,
MNC
sir. It
company
is
with a
dream come
backlog.
true.
And what was your
Most of my
percentage?
friends who have aggregate also are not getting jobs. Still, they're searching for jobs.
Right. So aggregate doesn't matter actually.
Yes, sir.
The last session also we had one of the student who had backlog and took almost 6 years to finish his engineering.
Okay.
So tell us more about your percentage. What happens to your percentage with backlog? What was your percentage?
Sir, I got 5.8 CGPA.
Okay.
So, like, I couldn't apply for MNC companies and all before joining this institute. Whenever I used to apply for any company, it used to get rejected. But after joining this Pankaj Sir Academy, I got oceans of opportunities. I attended MNC interviews.
Right. So how many interview calls you were getting it? Can you tell me? After your training.
I used to get 3 to 5 calls per day.
Right. Okay. 3 to 5 calls per day. Right. And tell us more about your interview procedure now.
Interview, it was only just one round, technical
Only
round.
one. Right.
Yes, sir.
What they asked Aishwarya in technical round.
Whatever the sir has given the questions, the same thing was asked.
So was it like question paper was leaked?
It was like a sir had given me all the questions, whatever they ask in Capgemini.
Right. So my question was it like question paper leaked actually?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. So what all questions
Like
they
before
asked? Can you
going for
just
any exams, we have got all the questions. It was like that.
So you were like, oh my god, this was there. Okay, we had this question which was given. So was it like
Yeah,
they've given
almost
some?
like whatever they asked was from our class itself.
Okay. So you in your batch usually I give students core Java questions at the end, then
Yes,
advanced
sir.
Java questions at the end.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in that
All those questions only was asked in the interview.
okay, right. So now let's come to the point. What all questions were there? Can you one by one please tell all of us?
Difference between string buffer string builder interface, and difference between interface and abstract class, and related to collections.
Right. Sinchana is your friend, is it?
Yes, sir. We both were sitting together
Oh,
attending the
together.
classes.
So okay, so
We
Sinchana
both are best
also
friends from same college also.
so both have same percentage actually.
Yes, sir. Same best friends, sir.
That's the reason best friends actually. Okay, right. So you're telling me about the questions. Please go ahead. Now let's start talking about the technical part. Huh? What all questions they asked you? Please tell us the whole thing.
So they asked me difference between final, finally, finalize, difference between interface and abstraction, and about exception and oops concept. Most of the interviews they asked concentrated on oops concept.
Okay. So most of the concepts were on oops concept, right? I'll tell you one more hidden secret, okay, to all the students. Guys, listen to this carefully. Even I was thrown out of my engineering for 1 year. Right? Yes, you heard it right. Even I was thrown. Though my percentage, everything was good, I was thrown out. Okay. And that was because of the percentage shortage. I used to miss my classes a lot because I used to not understand anything what my lecturers used to teach. Right? Okay. So it just reminds me, as I said, like the Saturdays are the best day. So even my lecturers used to go and tell that, okay, that he's been thrown out of the college for 1 year. Yeah, academics wise, I was pretty good. But after that, I worked for companies in India. I worked for companies in US. I was in US for almost 5 years. I worked for top companies in India. So getting thrown out of the college, we should be proud. What do you say? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, only then you're called as an engineer. So I
After
was very
having so
upset
much
when I
of
was thrown
failures,
out.
we got so much of confidence that we can fight with for anything.
Right. I okay. See, I worked for Dell, which is no longer now. Dell India, it was earlier. Then it all got merged with Peroid systems and stuff like that. Then I worked for Fidelity. So even I used to think about it. Oh my God, 1 year through now, will I get a job when I was a student like you people? Right. So what is your CTC, Aishwarya?
3.5 LPS.
3.5 LPA. Okay. So any other inputs to your juniors?
Just study whatever sir tells. That's all. And
Right.
never your aggregate or yearback doesn't matter at all.
What do you think? Is it helpful to join development classes with testing classes? Take one. Definitely learning both will become a little bulky. Today's syllabus, I'm telling.
I just joined development class. It was very good. I never had any knowledge about programming and all, but after joining here, I feel it's very easy and I feel very interested to. I'm very keen to learn about all this more.
Right. See, internal hiring is what gives boost to your profile, which we'll discuss later in our sessions. Don't worry. How the interview calls people, they get it. Don't worry about that. I will tell you later. How many hours per day you were studying?
Sir, 3 hours.
3 hours per day you studying.
But most of the time, I used to watch your videos.
Okay, so most of the time, like you spend watching videos actually. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We are in 8th semester. Can we get internship? We'll talk about all that, how internship goes on, everything a bit later. Location where you're placed.
Bangalore,
Shura
sir.
is asking. Bangalore location, is it?
Bangalore location.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then we have any advanced Java questions they asked?
On advanced Java, they didn't ask anything, sir. But on Spring Boot, they asked difference between Spring and Spring Boot.
Okay. So Spring Boot, these things were asked. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
attend classes virtually or offline?
Virtually, sir.
Virtual classes you were attending. Okay, that was
Yes, sir.
through app. Okay. After how many months join PSA you get interview call?
Jan 28th, I joined the class. Sir told to create a Naukri profile on April, and within 1 week, I got placed.
Within 1 week. So a lot of people they think simply if we create profile on Naukri we get calls. Is that true?
No, sir.
Right. There's a lot of strategies which will come into picture. We'll talk about it. Don't worry. Right? How, what, everything. So that all we will discuss later. Don't worry about it. Okay. And how many calls you were getting, Aishwarya?
3 to 5 calls per day.
3 to 5 calls per day.
Sir used to tell us in class, like, your phone will become a call center. It was almost like that itself.
Okay. Right. So many times students they forget they tell which company interview I attended, I got call from where. And same company sometimes they call 3-4 times. I've heard that also from many students.
Yes, sir. From Capgemini, they used to schedule 3-4 interviews again and again.
Right. So you had that choice, attend here, fail, then again attend somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
Mechanical student, will it be easy to learn development? Of course, yes. See, it is not some rocket science, guys. You want to be a developer. It is not some rocket science. See, it is something very easy. Only thing is we have to be serious about what we are doing. That's it. Okay. So that's it about Aishwarya. Thank you so much, Aishwarya. So
Thank you, sir.
we wish you all the best. Keep learning. Yeah, sir. So most of the calls come from HCLTC and Tech Mahindra. Oh, Sachin is also here. Right. Yeah. A lot of companies have been connecting this way. Well, that's it. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Keep
Thank you
progressing,
so
keep
much,
learning.
sir.
And
Thank
we
you, sir.
wish all the students after 3-4 years, please don't stay in India. Go outside India. Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Yeah, bye. The next student. Okay, we are going to now invite Manoj KN. Hello, Manoj.
Hello, sir.
Right. How are you, Manoj?
I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Okay, please tell us about your journey in the college, which
Yes,
college you're from, how your journey started, then which company you got placed, what training you underwent. I want to know more about the history of the college and then come to the placements activities. Let's begin with that.
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Manoj. I'm basically from Belur, Hassan district. I completed my engineering in 2020 from Kalpataru Institute of Technology. After that, I joined Pankasar Academy in Jan 28 batch, and I completed my manual testing, automation testing in this period. 3 days back, I got placed as a manual test engineer in Volcan Software Private Limited, which is in Bangalore location. Yes, sir.
Okay.
CS
So
branch.
tell us more about you. Ideally, like, how was your interview? Because manual tester, I think you're the first person in today's alumni meet. So what questions they asked, how you presented it, and I know more about it.
Yes, sir. My 2020 passed out and CS background. Somebody is asking, and in the manual testing, actually, there are 4 rounds of interview. In the first technical interview, they asked. I mentioned both the manual testing and automation testing skills. In the manual testing, they asked me like the different types of testing, like functional integration and ad hoc testing and regression testing, and difference between retest and regression testing, and defect life cycle and software test life cycle. That is the important question they asked in the manual testing. In the automation testing, they asked me to, they give one of the link website link, and they tell us to enter the fields and search the flights, finding, and also they tell us to how to write the code to select the drop down box.
So
That
Manoj,
is
did
the,
you write there the code using
yes,
the
sir.
data-driven approach? Did you build a framework to automate that, or was it a direct automation?
They didn't help me to build the fully framework. They just
Okay.
told me to write the code, sir.
Right. So it was more like you had kept all your data on the Excel file, and then you
Yes.
started driving the data from there, and then you started testing.
Yes, sir. In 1 week back itself, I completed my advanced Selenium batch also.
Okay.
Yes.
So you used Maven and TestNG, or did you use AntNG?
Sir, they did not tell me to read the data from the Excel. They tell me to how do you select the drop down box, and they used to tell how do you take the screenshot while the whenever the failure happens. Yes, yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So tell us more. Did you join the company already?
Yes, sir. Yesterday itself, I
So
joined
tell
the
us your
company.
journey, first day journey joining the company.
Yeah, sir. They just everybody welcomed me, and they created my email ID and all, and HR orientation will happen.
So have they given any laptop to you?
Yes, sir. They told me soon we will courier you. I think in Monday or Tuesday I will get my laptop.
Okay, Monday or Tuesday. A lot of
Yes.
people are asking for the package, that you got placed in one company. Many
Yeah,
students are asking.
I got placed as a fresher with the three LPS, sir. 3 lakhs
Okay,
LPS.
so 3 lakhs of package is what they have offered it.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay, so what are the things, as a tester, if a student has to get placed, what all things he should focus on?
Yeah, in the core Java, they also asked me about the core Java. But compared to the developer, they don't ask much about the core Java. They asked like OOPS concept and difference between interface and abstract classes, and like small things. They did not ask much about core Java. The manual testing, they asked different types of testings and the software test life cycle, defect life cycle. Sir will tell you about at the end of every course what are the important questions. Just follow that question, so you will get it easily. You are able to crack the interview easily.
All right. Okay, so we have, in fact, a lot of people from mechanical background who have got placed in our dear alumni meet. So every week it varies, who is free and who we invite actually. But we will definitely invite a lot of people from mechanical background. But I'll be sharing some recorded links of alumni meet where a lot of mechanical guys and non-technical students. In fact, 3 alumni meets. I think 3 weeks back, one of the alumni meet we had a civil engineering candidate, who got placed in 9 companies. I don't know how many of them you attended that. Someone attended that here? I'll share that. Okay, probably that should give you confidence. Okay, so that was one thing. Yeah, a lot of people attended that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
in
so
the
it's not
somebody
to
is
do anything with degree. This is a myth a lot of people have it. That my qualification is this and can I get into IT? That is totally wrong. Okay, don't worry about it. Yes, please go ahead, Manoj. What all inputs you want to give it to your juniors now? Any inputs?
yes, sir. Just so don't bother about the CGPA and year of pass out. Just try to follow whatever the sir told. At the end of
So what is
the
your percentage, Manoj?
sir, it is just 6.2. When I convert, it is just I think 56% of.
How much? 56.
Yes, sir.
So is that people after doing a lot of mistakes in engineering they join me, right?
Yes, sir.
So how proud do you
Because
feel after
in college
56%
we did
getting
not get.
into IT?
Sir.
No, is how proud you feel, that percentage was low, but still I got placed in a good company.
Yeah, sir. I am very proud. My family is also very happy about it. After completing my engineering, I have several doors how I can get placed. Even the seven, my friends are 7 CGPA. They are still trying to get the interview, but I'm got through. I am happy about it.
Right. Okay, so how happy your family members are? Tell me more about your family members. Your father, mother, what they do. Do you have any brothers? What they do?
Yes, sir. I have, my family members are 4 members, including my father owns a small chat center. My mother is a housewife, and my sister is final year engineering
Your voice
student.
is not clear, actually, Manoj. Can you just come again because you're going away from the mic? We are not able to hear you.
Yeah, okay, sir. Including me, there are 4 members.
Okay.
My father owns a small chart center. My
Okay.
mother is a housewife, and my
Right.
sister is final year engineering student, sir. Everybody happy after I get placed.
Usually parents are very proud, you know,
Yes,
that
sir.
when you get a job, they tell everywhere. I
Yes,
remember
sir.
when I got a job, my parents started telling everywhere.
Yes, sir.
When I was, basically a beginner, like you people, that was many years back actually. So remember,
Yes.
the whole day they were just doing publicity. Did that happen with you?
Yes, sir. They used to tell in the street everybody.
Oh, everybody, right? Again, in Belur, in the sense, yes, people
Yes,
definitely
sir.
like, they
Yes,
will
sir.
not be like cities, you just look at the face and you know where they stay,
Yes, sir.
right?
Uh,
So how many
I-
people did your father actually like, promoted you to proudly?
Sir, because there is a lockdown, he used to tell in the street only.
Right?
We
If
cannot
lockdown
have the
was not, they would
opportunity.
have told whole Belur then.
Yeah, because in our chat center, a lot of members used to come every day.
Huh.
Yeah,
Your father
everybody.
used to tell in lockdown also my son got a job.
Yes, sir.
But when you got 56%, what was your father's reaction?
Yeah, he don't scold in a single day. He used to encourage me as well. He told me to join in one of the institute and prepare well after. Uh,
So your father is kind of a very cool person
encourage.
actually.
Yes, sir. Encourage. He also encourages me.
Right. So what gift you going to give your father, Manoj, after you get your first salary?
Yes, sir. I don't yet plan, but I will definitely do that. And also, I have 2 lakhs of education loan. I also do come pay for that.
Right. You have education loan as well. Soon
Yes,
all your
sir.
education loan, everything, clear it off, and then we wish after 3 years, we see Manoj to be a very senior resource working in,
Yes, sir.
some more big companies, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right, Manoj. So God bless you. Keep learning, keep
Yes, sir.
progressing, and be successful ahead.
Yes, sir.
Wish you all the best. That's it,
Yes, sir.
guys. My
Thank you,
today's
sir.
alumni meet, it ends here. If I miss someone, like I miss every time some people actually at the end. But today I'm going to wind up here. But if I missed anyone, and if anybody wishes to join today itself, then please do let me know. If not, we will take you. Sir, I want to connect. Mohini. Sir, I want to contact. Okay, contact. Contact is, see guys, I'll give you a number. You can connect on that number. You can make a note of this number, 9632629033. Okay, and 9632629455. Okay, these numbers you can take it. You can record this. Okay, I'll soon connect with you. Don't worry about that. I'll connect with you soon. Okay, can I meet you in person on Monday? Monday, I will inform whether the office I'm opening it up, or if I'm opening office, then definitely I will visit office. I will meet you, Sharon. Don't worry. So that's it, Manoj. Thank you so much for joining us, and all the people. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, and we're so happy that this lockdown happened to be so I can tell you lucky for so many people, to ideally get a job, isn't it? And the whole placement scenario changed actually. So now I think let this online placements happen more because we're able to reach the students to the remotest location. Huh?
Yes, yes, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Take
sir.
care and God bless you, all of you. Okay, bye. I'll end this meeting here. Bye bye.